So that view, that concept, really they destroyed the independent absolute target. So then the negative emotion, she cannot find a target. That's, I think, one, for according to my own experience, and also some of my friends, spiritual friends also, they have the same sort of experience. Immense help. When you see there's some positive things happen or negative things happen, look from wider perspective, then you see, you can't find something to blame or something too much attached. So that's really helpful to maintain or sustain calm mind, more balance. Like, let's say, some tranquilizer or something like that. You see, our mind usually, some positive things happen, too much sort of excite. Some negative things happen, too much sort of sad or something like that. So the tranquilizer, like you see, they more balance. So that's very, very helpful. And then also, you see, when one event, now for example, we lost our own country, a lot of sort of sufferings there. But you see, I always telling people and also feel, if still I am in Potala, the holy place and the holy Dalai Lama, then I may not be like today sort of my thinking, way of thinking, more practical, more sort of realistic. You know, sometimes you see, you remain on high throne and that, then you see, you have your own sort of world. Sometimes it's a little distance from the reality. And then naturally, you see, because refugee, I have many opportunity to meet different people. Each meeting I get some sort of new experience or new learning, and particularly different the follower of different tradition, and also including many scientists like that. So one way lost our own country, but meantime that same sort of event also brought a lot of sort of positive thing, then mentally more balance, like that. So every event, negative, if you look from another angle, you may find some positive things. So that also one way is to make more balance our emotion.
So while you have attained more than just balance, you have attained, I think millions of people recognize you and regard you as a living embodiment of the Buddha and many aspects of the Buddha of compassion. But yet, would you say that in what ways has the reality of from 50 years ago today really changed? And do you feel that the reality has changed for the better, for the cause that you embody? Is today's reality more favorable? Do things look more positive and optimistic 50 years into exile for the cause that you stand for?
My main, now, since some time back, I think more than 40 years, as a result of new experience and also seeing it's a different event on this global sort of event, and I develop more sort of conviction as firstly as a human being. I am one of the 6 billion human beings. So individual human beings' future depend on the rest of the humanity. It's clear. We are social animal. Then, second, as a religious person, Buddhist monk. So seeing, you see, many conflict in the name of religion. Then, because of these sort of experience, learning, I develop firm conviction as a human being as one individual small contribution, try to make clear our human brothers and sisters, the ultimately source of inner strength, source of peace, is not on money, not on power, but not only on our intelligence or knowledge, but warm-heartedness. There's nothing to do with religion. Even now modern scientists, they say, more compassionate person, you get more peace of mind. That immense benefit for our health and a happier human family. So, my commitment to promotion of human value, that means mainly promotion of warm-heartedness. That's my number one commitment. Number two commitment, as a Buddhist, as a religious person, despite different philosophy, different tradition, and also despite a lot of bad experience in the past, sometimes it's a holy war, killing each other, but in spite of that, now today's reality, you see, firstly, we have to live together, whether we like it or not. World becoming smaller, heavily interdependent. And with that, we have to live together. And then same time, all major religious tradition, in spite of different philosophy, you see, all carry same sort of, the practice or message of love, compassion, forgiveness, like that. So there is a real sort of basis for promotion of genuine harmony. So these two fields, I think I made some contribution.
Your Holiness, you were sort of in a sense talking about the conclusion of your life, as if you were fading out, but actually you're fading up in human consciousness for millions of people around the world at this time of great despair, of great anxiety, whether it is the economic meltdown, whether it is the degradation of the environment, whether it is interreligious strife, at so many dimensions. This is seen as the age of anxiety, personal anxiety, international anxiety. At a global consciousness level, what is it that individuals can do? You know, we can't become like the Dalai Lama. Most of us cannot reach that level of evolution to be able to see the larger picture. We try. You come from a tradition that offers some of the most sophisticated mind training techniques, which require individual effort. But for the collective future of mankind, what do you see? Do you despair? Are you optimistic? And what are the seeds of optimism, if there is optimism?